Most people quit right before Facebook would have started working for them. Give me 5 minutes and I'll show you why growth feels invisible at first and how to know when you're actually closer than you think. And if you want my 6-figure post archive, I'll send it to you. It's the complete day-by-day record of my first 170 plus posts from absolutely zero to a 6-figure income, so you can see exactly what the invisible face looks like in real life. My name is Alwi Batarilan. I help people turn Facebook attention into income by building systems that compounds over time, not just spikes overnight. This is not about hype or motivation. This is about understanding the mechanics of how compounding actually works on Facebook. Here's a cycle that almost everyone goes through. They decide to finally take posting seriously. They show up consistently for a week, maybe 2, maybe they even push through 3 weeks. They're putting in the effort. They're thinking about their hooks. They're trying to improve. They watch the numbers every single day, and then nothing dramatic happens. No explosion of views, no big spike, just normal average numbers. Maybe a few comments here and there, and slowly the doubt starts to creep in. They start thinking, maybe I'm just not cut out for this. Maybe the algorithm changed and this is impossible now. Maybe this strategy just doesn't work anymore. So they slow down. They miss a day and then another. Then they stop completely. And what they don't realize is this: they were probably just 10 to 15 posts away from hitting momentum. Now, most people expect their growth to be in linear. They believe that if they put in effort, they should see results in direct proportion. Post once, see a result. Improve slightly, see a bigger results. Steady, predictable climb. But Facebook doesn't reward linear effort. It rewards accumulated familiarity. And building familiarity with an audience takes time. Instead of sticking through that invisible phase, people pivot. New format, new niche, new strategy, new hack. Every single time they do that, they reset the entire system before it has a chance to compound. Because compounding feels slow until suddenly it doesn't. In the beginning, you're not just posting, you're building invisible assets. You're building name recognition. You're building pattern familiarity with the algorithm. You're conditioning an audience to your voice and your message. When someone sees your name once, it means nothing. When they see you 5 times, they vaguely recognize you. When they see you 15 times, you start to feel familiar. And familiarity is the currency of the internet. Familiarity reduces resistance. Reduced resistance increases engagement. Engagement increases distribution. And distribution increases your views. But that entire chain reaction requires repetition. And repetition requires emotional stability. Most people quit in the invisible stage. The stage where all the important growth is happening underground, where you just can't see it yet. Think of it like this. The algorithm doesn't test you just once. It tests you repeatedly. It shows your content to a small pockets of people. It observes the behavior. It builds confidence in you slowly, post by post. If you stop posting, the testing resets. If you change your format constantly, the learning resets. If you disappear for a week, your momentum resets. So what feels like this isn't working is almost always just a system saying you haven't stayed consistent long enough for me to trust you yet. And here's the most dangerous part. The closer you get to the compounding curve, the more impatient you feel. Your expectation rise, but the data is still accumulating quietly in the background. So here's how you can survive that phase. Step number 1, commit to a minimum runway. Don't post until it works. Post for a fixed number before you even allow yourself to evaluate. 30 posts minimum. 50 is better. 100 is where the real momentum begins. Step number 2, track effort, not ego. In the early phase, don't obsess over the views. Track what you can actually control. Did I post today? Did I stay consistent? Did I follow my structure? You win by showing up, not by spiking. And step number 3, learn to spot the micro signals. Momentum doesn't start with a viral post. It starts with repeat commenters. Profile clicks slowly increasing. Longer comment threads. People referencing your previous post. These are the real compounders compounding indicators. They mean familiarity is building. This works because systems outperform emotions every single time. When you remove the emotional judgments and just stick to the repetition, you give compounding the space it needs to happen. Once familiarity builds, performance stabilizes. Once performance stabilizes, growth accelerates. And once growth accelerates, it starts to feel effortless. Most people quit right before the curve bends upwards. If you can stay in the game just slightly longer than the average person, you win disproportionately. That's exactly why I documented my entire journey from day one. Inside my 6-figure post archive, you'll find 170 plus of my actual posts day by day from the very beginning to my first 6 figures online. You can see the exact tone, the rhythm, the posting system, and what the invisible face actually looked like in real time. Not theory, the real journey. If you want it, comment, archive below, and I'll send it over to you.